I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. I got Smoking Jim Frazier. If you haven't tried any, try this mac and cheese. We got sausage and pepperoni in there. It's a great combo. And we do a sports talk show called Pittsburgh Sportsline. And we're going to start with What's on Your Mind. This is sponsored by a friend of ours, Skeets Lewandowski of Skeets Service Station. He's about 7 miles down the road, right past Mineral Beach. Just saw him today, was at his buffet. He even has Bethel Bakery donuts. I live a mile from there, but I travel 7 miles to get that donut from Skeets Service Station. It was nice to see him at the fights. And we're going to start this show right now. Smoking Jim Frazier, what's on your mind?
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green, you got to see Levine. Want to thank everybody for coming out. Big hand for Hall of Fame photographer Frank Fabus in the house. I tell you what, this is a great time of the year if you're a sports fan. March Madness is starting to heat up. The Penguins is getting ready to win back-to-back Stanley Cups, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are going to field a great team this year. I personally will be boycotting baseball until my all-time favorite baseball player, Mark McGwire, gets put into the Hall of Fame. I'm boycotting baseball until the Rocket, Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds, get put in the Hall of Fame. I'm boycotting baseball until Pete Rose gets put in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose is the greatest baseball player of all time, and nobody will give him a second chance because of gambling. Pete Rose is addicted to gambling, but he never cheated the game. Did he cheat the game when he had over 4,000 career hits? Did he cheat the game with his Charlie Hustle head-first slides? Did he cheat the game when he was voted to 17 All-Star games? Did he cheat the game when he won 3 World Series? Did he cheat the game when he was World Series MVP, League MVP, Rookie of the Year? What's a shame is Pete Rose is not in the Hall of Fame.
Everything Smoking Jim said, please scratch that. We've talked for the last couple years. Pete Rose signed a death sentence that he admitted his guilt with gambling on baseball.
I'm boycotting.
So Smoking Jim's an NFL scout, Steeler scout, entertainer, and he did quite the job with rhyming that Hall of Fame at the end. So none of that's true. Appreciate you listening to it. And his boycott, he's been to 3 innings of baseball in the last 3 years, and that was in one game. And he had to go find his car, so he left. We came late, left early. That's the type of baseball fan you're talking about. But we have some great guests. I want to thank everybody for watching us on Verizon 32 everywhere in the Pittsburgh area. We have a steady block of time, Tuesday through Saturday night, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You can watch us there. Comcast 7 only in Bethel. Thank you to all the Bethel Park residents that watch us on Comcast 7 and also Verizon 32. This show will be broadcast Wednesday night, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So watch what you say, guests. We got great guests here tonight. We're going to learn a bunch of things. We have one guest on the way. We'll see if he makes it. I don't know what happened to him. He's from the Cool Springs facility. But we got one good guy. His name's Al from Cool Springs, and AHN is one of our guests. He'll be coming up here in a little bit. Now, what's on my mind is I'm watching the basketball. I don't do brackets. My dad used to do it. He was a basketball referee. He won a few times, and I have fond memories of talking to him on the phone. Did you see these referees and what call they missed or what they did? Now I'm hearing about you can put your hand in the basketball hoop, in the net, and block a shot, have a coach come out on the floor, get an automatic technical, and that's all legit. Dad, may you rest in peace. The referees shouldn't be seen, like he said. You don't want to notice a zebra, but they were being noticed on quite a few plays. So I'm watching hockey because I'm a big Penguin fan, and what a game. Sidney Crosby got a hat trick. And they throw hats like that on the ice, Smoking Jim. Then they pick them up, and you got to go down and get it. But I guess that wouldn't happen. You don't really watch hockey, so. But that's what's on my mind. Go Penguins. They look like back-to-back. They got all these players that are off. 7 players weren't in the lineup, and they're still healing up, and about 11 games to go in the season. So let's go Pens. We're going to bring on our guests starting right now. It's not many times I get to introduce another Alan.
How's it going?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
We got the mics together. I'll have to ask you a question and put it back to you. And I know you can talk a little, so
Sometimes.
We'll do our best. Thanks for coming here. Tell me your name.
Alan Harper.
And where do you work?
I work for Allegheny Health Network Sports Performance and Physical Therapy.
Who's your boss?
Frank Velasquez, the legendary Frank Velasquez. Actually, currently
World Baseball.
Yeah. World Baseball Classic with Team USA.
No, that's awesome. He's out there. Out in San Diego or
On his way to L.A.
Get out. Yeah, that sounds good. What are they doing out there?
Winning.
I know. Where'd the Netherlands come from? And the Dominican Republic looked like they had a stacked team, and they're gone.
Great pitching from the U.S. Put them down.
That's the way it should be.
That amazing play by the center fielder.
Say his name.
Adam Jones.
What a catch he made out there in left field.
Center field. Left center. Left center.
I saw it.
Unbelievable.
Where'd you grow up at?
Grew up on the north side in Brighton Heights.
Wow, we know some people from Brighton Heights. Where'd you go to school at?
North Catholic for high school and then Pitt for college.
Wow, another local guy from Pitt. How's our man JR?
JR is great. Hit 93 a few weeks ago.
Get out.
Apparently all you have to do to throw fast is lift weights and throw long toss.
Wow, you got to get that arm limber, though.
I think it was an accident.
I want to check that speed gun.
Me too.
Right?
I
Definitely.
think I hit 65. Maybe.
Come on.
That was probably an accident too.
You look in great shape. I caught you working on your hammies the other day.
Every day is leg day, right?
That's what I hear. You got me on that one. Now, did you play sports in growing up?
Just about everything. Baseball, soccer.
What didn't you play?
Exactly. I didn't play basketball. I didn't play football. But I
Really?
played everything else.
All right. You like baseball better?
Baseball, hockey, probably my favorites.
I think you're a hockey player.
Yeah, definitely love playing ice hockey.
Definitely. No doubt about it. What'd you do at Pitt? Any sports?
Unfortunately, with my major in athletic training, I had to work with the sports team, so it wasn't really possible to play a sport.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It's tough, but
How'd you recover from that?
A lot of club sports.
Nice. Good comeback. I knew you'd have something for me. You do a bunch of things out there. And one thing we can't really talk about, but you got me pumped up, that you do entertainment for the Pirates. He's boycotting him, which he did anyhow since I've known him for 5 years. We've been to one game, 3 innings.
Come on, you have to go to the game for the in-game entertainment. You have to love the parrot and those pierogi races, you know? What, 20 days till pierogi season?
My dad's name was Saul, and his favorite pierogi was Saul.
Nice. Can't go wrong with sauerkraut Saul. I think he actually won last year.
I know he was up there.
Yeah?
In honor of my dad.
Won by a nose.
Wow. The one game we were at, I shook hands with the pierogies come by, and they go, "Are you going to say anything to the pierogies?" And I sure enough did. Who knows who I met back then, like
know.
3 years ago. It's a mystery. Then you do something else that's pretty interesting and exciting. These things called Segway.
Oh, yeah, Segway
What are you
tours.
doing there?
I've been managing the Segway tours in Pittsburgh for probably the last 7 or 8 years with my sister. It's a great way to see the city.
I've seen you guys.
Seen me?
Yeah.
Well, they're a lot of fun. I know they look a little silly, but I mean, everybody has fun. Whether you make people laugh and smile because they're having a great time or because they're looking at you funny, it's a great way to entertain people.
It sounds good. I don't know if I actually saw you. I don't know if you go out on every tour, but I did see him traveling around a couple times and thought it was a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, definitely cool. A lot of fun, like I said. Interesting. Great way to see the city. And this year we're going to be doing a lot of charity events as well. So pay attention to the Segway Pittsburgh website if you want to see some things about how you can help.
What's that website?
SegwayPittsburgh.com.
That's simple.
Very simple.
Wow. Can't beat that. We'll check it out.
Check that out. You know, if you're more into being active and not riding around on a Segway, you can come check out Allegheny Health Network Sports Performance Physical Therapy. Active adults, athletes, people just looking to get that hot bod. Come on in. We'll give you good workouts and guide you where you need to be.
They want to put me in that cryo.
Oh, the cryo. Come do the cryo. It's only minus 160-some degrees.
Wow, it's amazing. They got quite the facility there. They rehab people. Matter of fact, I'm there, and one of our guests, I don't know if I can mention his name, Bill Chris Franciscus. He was there working out, and he knew JR, and he knows Al, and he's out there stretching. He had some young lady saying, you got to stretch that leg a little better than that there, Bill. So I caught him. And for him having a knee replacement, it's awesome what you guys are doing for him.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a great concept that we have going here, bridging physical therapy to return to sport, return to work. Our physical therapists are great. Our PTA is great. We got Troy, Tara, and Crystal, and then our strength staff's amazing with Frank, JR.
Plus you.
Me, I'm the new guy.
I don't know. JR was giving you a great little promotion. What a good guy you are, he told me.
Oh, that's greatly appreciated. I've known Frank for a long time. I knew JR before working for AHN. And it's
well, you're a Pittsburgh guy. You've been around.
Yeah, it's been around a little bit, but you know, it's a family atmosphere at Cold Spring. It's just not like going, just getting treated and kicked out the door. You know, we welcome with open arms.
Can you get my man there? You got tons of machines. He's a power lifter. He used to be a sprinter, but he blossomed. He got big. He was a running back at Cal U. I keep saying we're trying to get him on some regimen where he loses about 150 pounds.
Hey, it's all about versatility, right?
Well, I heard about the gravity treadmills that you can make a guy on a treadmill be about like 150 pounds. I said, how about 120 for him?
Yeah, we can take down 20% of your body weight and let you go for as long as a run as you need to.
Wow, so you could get him down like 70 off, about 240.
It's like the world's greatest diet.
And he'll be able to keep running.
As long as he wants.
He's an endurance man. That's my man. He lets me make a little bit fun of him, but he's a heck of an athlete, great guy. Look at that smile. How can you go wrong with a smile like that? And he didn't invite any sweeties to our show. He's known for sweeties for Jimmy. We just have all guys here tonight, and I'm proud of this crew we got. So, and he usually interviews. He knows thousands of people in the city of Pittsburgh. He's one of the best interviewers, but he calls me Johnny Carson, lets me interview, and I call him Ed McMahon because of his laugh. So we got it covered. And I'll bet he knows somebody. He went to North Catholic just recently to their games or something, football games. Or you notice some people there?
I don't think they're going to let Jason Gilden back in the building anytime soon, but I'm sure when you were there, the mayor's father was a football coach, right?
I played baseball with Adam Ravenstall, Luke's younger brother.
There's a connection in the name in the political world. Look at the smile he has here. Go ahead.
Did you were you disappointed you missed out on the new school? It's really nice out there, man.
I don't know. Honestly,
tell him the truth. You told me. He already told me. I'm not going to reveal it, but he said, were they played?
I'm a North Sider, and I love the fact that I got to go to school on the North Side. My North Catholic was on Troy Hill. You know, I love the fact that they got a new school, but it's a little farther away from the city for my liking.
Well, now that we covered that, anything else you want to say about AHN? What's the phone number there? I always tell them 412-437-3001.
Yeah,
something like that.
You can get a hold of us on our website, on the Allegheny Health Network website. Sports Performance page is right there. Get any information that you need. You know, we have a lot of different things that we offer, strength packages, evaluations. Even if you're not looking to buy into a package and do workouts with us, we can give you an idea of your fitness levels, things you need to work on, improve on your own. We have our we have our cryotherapy chamber, the Ultra G, as I mentioned before, physical therapy services. Then we have our new.
You got a schedule for that?
We do have a schedule for that. You can get on. You can make an appointment, get in, whatever you need. The baseball academy's running pretty well right now. Pat Sadler, our lead baseball instructor, is great. We have former Pittsburgh Pirate Josh Wilson, former Duquesne baseball coach. Mike Wilson, his father, doing some lessons down there as well. So it's a great facility. Come check it out.
Well, thanks for being on the show. Glad we had you here. I learned a few things about you, Mr. Segway.
Well, thanks. It's great being here. I hope I was able to entertain a little bit and give you information you needed.
We got all of that and more. Thanks again. They got different leagues, you name it. They got basketball, volleyball, soccer. They have a regulation FIFA soccer field up there. Our next guest happens to be involved in soccer. Let's bring him up. He's also with the Joey Fabus Childhood Cancer Foundation. Larry Shaw. I've been trying to get you on the show so long, I can't believe Bill coerced you to coming in. Tell them your name.
Larry Shaw.
And why do I have you on tonight?
Well,
I'll let you say it.
To talk about coaching football.
Okay.
Proper football, English football.
Where'd you get that accent at?
Chelsea in London.
We enjoy your conversation. You're the Secretary-Treasurer for the Joey Fabus Childhood Cancer Foundation.
Yes,
We've had some good conversations. You've been on TV with me before. I've asked you a few questions.
Yep.
Now we're going to dig down about you. Did you play any football in England?
Yes, I played.
When did you start?
Oh crap! When I was 5.
I need to know.
5 years old. I was. It was
That's 25 years ago.
1960.
1960.
I was 5 years old. 1960 when I. But
I'm older than you. So
yeah,
stop it.
that's okay. That's fine.
Come on.
No, I played for Chelsea Boys School. I played for Chelsea youth team when I was a boy. Never made it as a professional, so I turned to coaching and got my coaching badges, and basically
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's how basically I come over here. I come over with Major League Soccer in 2007.
So you've been here only since 2007.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's been.
You've made yourself at home here.
Yeah, I absolutely love it here. It's
Well, your story on bacon, I love that story. We can't repeat it. We don't have enough time, but I want to talk about the football here and your coaching where at.
I coach Canamac High School girls soccer team.
And what have they done besides win and be champions?
They've developed into a powerhouse in the local area. It used to be Peters, still is Peters. They've been a dominant power for maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I started with Canamac 3 years ago. First year we went to the Whipple final and the state final.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And then second year we were section champions, unbeaten in the regular.
Congrats.
Yeah. And then last year we went to the Whipple final. We lost in the Whipple final, but we were section champions back-to-back 2 years running. We were unbeaten for 2 years running. Went to the state final and beat one of the powerhouses on the East Coast at the state final in Hershey Stadium. So
that's great.
It's the first time in the history, and we're hoping to keep it rolling.
Well, let me give you some good news.
Yeah.
We have something called Good Karma on Pittsburgh Sportsline. We've had fighters, MMA, boxers. Some have never won before. After they come on our show, they became winners. We've had teams that have won 4 in a row, like Taylor Alderdice, different things like this. Obama Academies won 4 championships in a row. They've been on here 3 times. So I just wanted to tell you, you got good karma.
It's going to get
going
better.
your way for another win because you've been on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
Absolutely.
And you can show the girls what you were saying about them.
Absolutely.
Do you want to mention any names from the team? Would you Would you feel okay with that? Since they play football.
We've got some outstanding players. The first year that I went there, when we finished the season, I thought, we're going to lose half a dozen seniors. It's going to be harder next year. But the players that came in, incoming freshmen,
younger
players came in and took over and did exactly the same thing. And then,
what are you teaching them?
Well,
because I think that's part of it. I kid about it, but I've been a coach. My dad's been a coach, and you set a plan.
It's all about being a team. It's not about winning a game. It's about winning a championship. So you have to play as a team.
How do you instill that?
It's
hard, I know.
If you have very, very good talent on the team like we have for the last 3 years and maybe before, they're not treated as anyone higher or lower than any player on the team.
All treated the same.
Absolutely. And anyone that thinks they are above the rest, they will sit on the bench. Simple as that.
Just like that.
Absolutely.
No prima donnas.
No, absolutely not. And like I said, for the
That's
3 years,
un-American.
No, it isn't. It's just good quality.
That's un-American with what goes on here. Go back to England.
Good quality.
Come on, man.
Good quality teamwork.
How can you say that? Oh, you just did.
But it is. It's all about teamwork. You know, all the teams that play like a team.
Let me interrupt you like I do. Go. I just want to tell you thank you.
No
because
problem.
what you bring to the sport, whatever sport it is, football, soccer, I'm not allowed to mention soccer again, but I did. I think it's just awesome, and it comes from you being in shape. You look in shape. You were telling me you do some of the moves and plays and show the girls. So is that true?
If you can't demonstrate techniques to players, it's hard to read it out of a book and try and demonstrate it to a player. So I have to keep fit so I can demonstrate to the girls how to do the techniques.
What do you do as a workout?
I go to health tracks Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning. I go to the gym, resistance training. Tuesday, Thursday morning, I swim. So
whoa! When do you take a break?
Not usually when I sleep. But it's hard to coach if you're not fit and able to demonstrate. Me personally, you know, I see a lot of coaches out there that read books and think they can teach from a book. You can't.
Even ex-players that gained like 150 pounds or something that tell people how to play football.
There's a lot of world-class players that have been in the sport in the Premier League and in the England team that can't make a coach because they don't have the concept of being a coach. They're fantastic players. Undeniable fantastic players, but if you can't coach, you can't coach.
I'm an observer of that. I notice a lot of natural athletes couldn't show a little kid what to actually do that they do to be so great.
Absolutely not, and that's
you find that true.
Absolutely, and it's easy to tell because when I first come over here with Major League Soccer
in 2007.
My job was to try and teach these kids how to play football properly. And it's hard to teach kids when they're 5 and 6 years old. Their brains are like sponges. So they soak information in. If they're taught the wrong techniques from
you got to unlearn. You got to unlearn that.
It takes me 3 or 4 years to get them out of a year's bad training. That's the problem. And that's where local soccer programs in Bethel Park, Upper St. Clair, Peters, Mount Lebo, now they're catching up to speed. They're getting better.
They have good programs.
Better programs now. And it's paying off because all the teams now, local area, are nearly exactly the same. And that's because of the
Then how do you win? How are you winning this? Give me your secret sauce.
They just eat a lot of bacon.
You know what? I thought it boiled down to that because you told me about cutting that bacon up and nice and thick, like Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
I caught that.
Yes, indeed. No, it's like I said.
I know you have a sense of humor. I'm glad I could bring that out for a second
Absolutely.
or two.
No, it's
Keep telling us about football.
It's all down to coaching, the quality of coaching, the teamwork, and although it's very, very serious when we're playing, you know, the Whitfield playoffs and the state playoffs. It's very serious, and we take it serious, but we also have fun. You cannot have a training session.
I was going to ask that because you can tell I'm having fun during this interview. Well, I believe in having fun during sports.
Just to go backtrack, I was here last week at the Cool Springs watching some of my girls play for the River Hounds Academy teams.
Because you know they have a FIFA-regulated soccer field.
Yes.
And this building's 174,000 square feet large.
So,
see, I know those stats.
Yes, good.
I was just in there the other day myself.
I was watching the coach doing these drills for an hour and a half.
And he was over 200 pounds overweight.
No. It was bang, bang, bang. No talking. No, if it was a water break, it was a 2-minute water break. Literally, in, quick drink.
It was like a sergeant.
And it was bang, bang, bang. Quality coaching, non-stop. They were exhausted at the end of an hour and a half. And that's the type of training that we try and instill in the girls. We don't do it as hard at Canamac High School because Riverhounds are already doing it for us. So it's easier for me to get that group of players and just put them into positions where we want them to play.
Oh, great.
So they're helping us out an absolute bunch. So
that's
thank you
great
very
to
much.
hear.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because they're like a minor league, like soccer team.
It's like a
right?
It's a
it's
professional
but a
outfit,
lower level.
but it's still a
Because I've been a
professional
fan
outfit.
of theirs.
They're very, very good. I actually spoke to Jason, who's in charge of development at the River Elms, and I said, I just watched that coach of yours for an hour and a half. Outstanding. I'm going to come back and watch him again because I can learn something off him.
That's awesome.
Coaches never, ever stop learning. Any coach that says he knows everything is a liar. You have to keep on
I think that
developing.
goes in life. I just say
Absolutely.
that in life about things. That's why I keep doing this show, meeting guys like you, explain bacon.
Yeah.
And you've been here only 10 years, and look what you developed. That's fantastic.
I love my job. I get paid to do my hobby, and it's outstanding.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And anywhere they can reach or see the team's results? Do you have any
Well, you go on
website or anything?
The PIAA
I got to at least
website.
get something out there for the kids.
The PIAA websites and the NSCAA, you can go on all the local websites, all the local newspapers.
I've seen the Almanac. They've been on
the
there.
Almanac, the Observer. You can, kids can now with computers.
Since we're talking, I just wanted it out there, and I'm glad you could say that.
Absolutely.
They're all around the area.
Absolutely.
Great publicity for it. Great group of girls, parents, everything
and it's
else.
growing. It's growing exponentially. The kids are getting better, the coaches are getting better, the parents are getting better who've never played the sport, are learning how to play the game, they're learning how to coach, they're learning about hydration, nutrition, how to look after the kids. That's key. If you don't have fuel in the engine, you can't perform.
Everything you said are key points. I'm glad I finally got you on here because Bill offered you bacon.
Yeah.
It took some bacon to get you here.
My mac and cheese, yeah, it was nice.
Instead, I saw you inhale that mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it's a very good meal. Thanks for coming up
Hey,
here.
no problem.
Anything
Enjoyed
else
it.
you want to add?
No, I just love what you're doing.
Do we cover all the things?
I love what you're doing in this program. It's great. It's nice to have you out here putting it out to the rest of the borough.
Well, this is part of what we do with the community. We're up here at Fairway Grille once a month, the third Monday of each month. I'm glad you're a part of it because we plan on going outside when the sun sets a little later.
Absolutely.
They got a nice little patio there that we can see the golfers hitting the balls.
Nice.
So thanks again, Larry.
No problem. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I got to thank Johnny Mariano for getting John Wolf introduced to the talking machine because he does something that I had a yo-yo when I was a little kid, but I wasn't that good at it. This guy's a champion. Tell us your name.
John Wolf.
And when did you win this championship?
I won it last year.
Last year. Yep. That's great. Where did you go for the championship?
I went to Los Angeles, California.
You traveled cross country from being a kid from around here. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19 years old, and you're a yo-yo champion. How long have you been yo-yoing?
I've been yo-yoing for about 10 years, roughly.
Get out. What made you get started?
That's actually, I think it was like, I saw it on a cartoon or something, and I just wanted to buy a yo-yo.
You were inspired by the cartoon.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe I saw the cartoon after I bought my yo-yo, but I know it inspired.
Sometime around that.
Yeah.
And what did you do? Buy a yo-yo and keep practicing?
Yeah, my dad taught me how to throw it like up and down and do around the world. And then my grandma bought me this book that taught all the classic yo-yo tricks. And for a while, once I learned like most of those, we got a computer and I looked it up online. And it turns out there was like a ton of these like advanced crazy yo-yo tricks.
Show me some simple tricks. Stand up and show me one. Can you get them, Jeff? Well, no, right here. Right, yeah, right here. We'll bring your partner up
but
later, but I want to interview you first on it. Go ahead.
There's actually like two different types of yo-yos, one for the simple tricks and then one for the advanced tricks.
You want me to bring Kai up?
Yeah, that'd be great because he has the...
All right, Kai, can we bring you up here? There, we'll have both of you stand. You want to show the yo-yos that you do have? Because this is on TV now, on BP TV. Smoking Jim's excited here.
All right, this one is Rock the Baby. It's a classic.
I guess I'll stand up too.
And this trick, everybody asks me to do this all the time. It's called Walk the Dog.
He's walking the dog. Smoking Jim, let's see you walk the dog. Look at this.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
And the Jamaican flag. It's a classic.
Jamaican flag.
Yep. And there's around the world too.
Whoa. I like how Kai trusts you.
Yeah.
Kai, what do you have?
I have
Come on a little closer.
also a recess first
We'll
base.
try to get you looking at
I
the
should look at the camera and
Yeah.
see. So this is also a recess first base, and we did a variety of them with different fruits.
Show us something.
All right. That's the man on the flying trapeze.
Get out. Man on the flying trapeze. What was that?
That's actually called a flyaway dismount. Another classic yo-yo trick is double or nothing. So you guys might recognize this. And then that can go into the matrix, which is
I like the Matrix.
a newer trick.
That takes a lot of practice. Sit down right there. We'll have you up here in a minute or so. John, thanks for that little show there. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, explain the yo-yo contest. What do they do? Do you get
Yo-yo-
certain times you go up and perform tricks?
Yeah, the yo-yo contests have a certain length of like freestyle time to your own music. Some are like 1 minute, some are 2 minutes.
So you got to create something to music.
Yeah, you got to choreograph your own tricks to your own music. The largest ones are like 3 minutes for like the bigger.
Is that the most?
Yeah. And
Have you done that?
yeah, that's the one that I won, the national one.
Get
Was 3
on.
minutes.
I'm learning it. Here you go, folks. The yo-yo champ from last year. That is awesome. And what do you look forward to this year? Are you going to try to come back again and be champ? Because City of Champions, Pittsburgh, we got to get you back again.
We're both going to the World Yo-Yo Contest, which is going to be in Iceland this year, and that's going to be very fun. Last year it was
Under
in
that table, wow.
2 years ago. It was in Tokyo, Japan. We both went there.
You went to Tokyo.
Yeah. It was probably like the most fun I've had at a contest. It was awesome. Yeah.
Were you driving those cars like in Fast and Furious?
No, I didn't drive any. I just took trains, but
I don't blame you. Stick to the yo-yos. They're safer. No, that is great. No, thanks for being on our show and explaining it. Let Kai sit here, and I'll interview him, and then we'll have you two perform together for the camera. Kai, welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you.
Tell him your name.
My name is Kai Zizin.
All right, Kai Zizin. What got you started in this sport?
It just kind of happened. I was at
How old were you, 9?
it was like 11 or 12, and so I was at this like science museum, and they had yo-yos in the gift shop, and I was like, man,
You're attracted to it.
yeah, that's something I want to spend the rest of my life pursuing. That's,
Get out. That's awesome.
more or less.
How old are you now?
I actually just turned 25 recently.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No, that's pretty good. And how long have you been competing?
Since I was like 14 or so, 13.
Over 10 years.
Yes, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Have you done as well as John, or what happened there? He got lucky and won the contest?
No,
or
actually, John is really leading the way in the freehand style of yo-yoing, which he will be showing off later. He's
Freehand.
yeah, he's pretty.
You guys are teaching me this sport pretty good. I like it. Thanks for the information, really.
Definitely, yeah. And I am a former North American champion, and that happened in, what was that, 2013? 2014, that was it.
Wow. So we got 2 champs. Bethel Park, this is on BPTV, Verizon 32. 2 champion yo-yos.
And us 2 champion yo-yoers also must plug our yo-yo club, which we run.
Go ahead, put it out right now. You know I'm about promotion.
Oh, yeah. So we run a yo-yo club at the S.W. Randall's downtown location from 1 to 3 p.m. every Saturday. So you just,
And where are you guys from?
I live in Squirrel Hill, and John lives in Cole Center, PA.
Whoa, that's out there in Cole Center. And then where's your club at? Where's it located?
It's at the S.W. Randall's downtown store, so right on Smithfield
It
Street.
sounded familiar. 'cause
Yeah.
I've recognized that place.
Yeah, well, there's a parking garage right there, $5 for the weekend. So
And why did you start the club?
just because there's not really a good way for people who pursue this sport to gather, and usually
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
I want to commend you on it. I'm telling you, it's a good thing. How many people are involved? Girls and guys?
Yeah, there's people of all ages. We probably have about like 15, 20 people.
Good. And you meet every so often, or?
Every weekend, every Saturday.
Wow, that's great. See, he's listening. Hey, would you guys perform?
Yeah, definitely.
Right now? Because I wanted both of you to show us, because I'm fascinated. Yeah, let him set the camera up. He'll set the camera up on you guys. It doesn't have to be on me, and I'm not going to ask you questions while you're doing it. All right. Wait, Jeff, are you ready to? All right. Let's get Kai in the game. Wow. He even does it with a loose shirt on. Unbelievable.
I thought about doing that, Jim.
Look at this. Wow. This is amazing. I don't want him to stop. Not yet. You'd have been unconscious. These are pretty hard.
Yeah, moderately,
Yeah.
They can really take beating.
That was great, John. Kai, what do you got? Let's see you top that. Come on. Whoa, he's still going. He didn't stop. Oh, go ahead. Oh, look at the moves. I'll be like an announcer here. Did you see that? He's not walking the dog here. This is fantastic. We're getting this all on camera, Bethel Park, at the Fairway Grille. Wow. That is awesome. You guys are good. Any closing remarks? Come here, John. You look like you might want to say something.
I wanted to. Can I show you guys some more yo-yo tricks? Because we have different styles that we're really good at.
Let me check our time. For you, yes.
Because this is the style that I won at the National Yo-Yo Contest. Because there's my music.
AC/DC.
I forget. Could have been. Who knows? But, all right, so
Yeah,
this is,
definitely show us.
this has a little
I'm excited here.
cutaway at the end, so that's what makes it different.
Whoa. Look at this. Wow. I'm impressed. You got to show us more. Only at the Fairway Grille on Pittsburgh Sportsline. We got Yo-Yo Champs performing.
We got rolling that in slow motion, man.
We'll have to see if Dave Cable can run this on slow motion later, our director of BPTV. Look at that. That counterweight's unbelievable. And he does it with an untucked loose shirt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look, I'm impressed. Keep going, John. I'm not holding you back.
Wow. Wow.
Have you ever seen anything like this? I got to go to this club on Saturday.
Big hand for the world champion.
Hey, John, I want to thank you. That was a great performance there. I'm amazed.
Thanks for having us.
And that counterweight, what's up with the counterweight?
It's not special. It's just a little die, but it makes for a whole new style of tricks. There's a lot of
a little bit of weight to it.
There's like 5 different styles. There's like a yo-yo that goes off the string. That's a division of the
Off the string.
Yeah, we don't have one of those. Kai actually.
I'm glad you don't. It's a little dangerous.
Kai actually has his own style that he created, where there's 2 strings on one yo-yo.
What?
If you want to see that.
I want to see it. I don't know if he got it.
Anytime you put a little bling
You're teasing me. You're teasing me. I want to see that. That's unbelievable. Show the camera. You don't have to show me. I'll see it. Wow, that's pretty interesting.
It's called a double dragon.
Double dragon.
Precisely.
They play his movie in the background while he's beating Chuck Norris up.
These yo-yos that we use are all by a company we're sponsored by called Recess Yo-Yos, and
How can they get them?
we sell them at the Yo-Yo Club. So
What's a yo-yo like that cost?
these you can do like all kinds of tricks on these, and these are only like 10, 15 bucks. These ones,
What's this exotic one? Look at the moves he's making.
these ones are like $120. They're pretty fancy.
They are $120.
Stainless
Wow.
steel rims.
Wow. He's not walking the dog there. Kai, that was awesome. Thank you. And you invented that.
Yes.
The Double Dragon. Remember that name. No, thanks for being on the show. And how do they get a hold of your club again? Can you give that address out?
Yeah, so the address is 630 Smithfield Street, and it's at the S.W. Randall's downtown location. If you type in S.W. Randall's downtown on...
It'll pop up.
Yeah, if you use Ask Jeeves or... no. But, yeah, if you use any search
It'll
engine...
come up.
Yep.
Well, you guys are more sophisticated. I got 6,400 likes on a Facebook page. I'm just struggling to get people to like it, so don't forget. Let me give out my card to you guys. I hate to be remiss since you've been on here dominating the show. Here's a card. Make sure you like Pittsburgh Sportsline on Facebook there.
Yep.
We'll look at about 64. Did you?
Yeah, just now.
Well, give me the cards back.
Nice.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just a little sarcastic there. I have to watch that at times. I don't know how you deal with sarcasm, but with the yo-yos, keep them in your pockets. That'd be good. And thanks again. It was a pleasure for you making it.
Thank you for having us on your show.
You're welcome. We'll have to have you back again. When's the next tournament?
There's one in June in San Francisco that we're both going to.
Whoa, maybe we'll have to look for you in July.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, get you in with another. I got to ask, do they give you a championship trophy or anything?
Yeah, they give us trophies.
What's it look like?
It looks
A
like
yo-yo.
it's a really cool trophy. Some of them look like yo-yos. But yeah.
Well, good luck. You know you get good karma being on Pittsburgh Sportsline. We've had champions through all the sports. You guys are now going to win again.
I hope
How's
so.
that?
That's great.
I guarantee it from Pittsburgh Sportsline. Thanks.
Double dutch.
All right,
Did you
man.
like that?
Once we get the comedians out of here.
Hey, listen.
There's a group of people that have been watching our show, and this one guy, I can't believe he had come all the way out to Fairway Grille. He's been on a show a couple times. He asked me, how was that new show that Smokin' Jim started with you? I said they canceled it before the end of that show. Your name is?
Rich Verico. You know, that was the first show we had. I was on. That was a great show.
They got rid of that. They scrapped it so quick at PCTV. They're not like BPTV. Will you tell them what business you own? Because I'm pumped up about it.
Are you? We have a.
I need some O2.
You need some O2. Everybody needs O2. We have a facility down on the North Shore. We have a wellness center with hot yoga.
And you massage people. I've been watching you massage Dr. Valerie the whole show.
You know what? Dr. Valerie.
She got a tight shoulder there.
Yes. Yes, she does. She enjoys it.
We may have to have her on as a counter.
You better sign a no disclosure agreement.
Yeah, but you told me you're a masseuse.
That's true. I am. Professional massage. Only professional.
And tell them this O2 again where it's at, because I was
We're
interrupting you while I broke that vow of silence I had.
You interrupt a lot there, man. But anyway, we have the oxygen down on the North Shore. It's a system that oxygenates water.
I got to get in there so you can pop those bubbles.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Right all over you.
I know.
You
I
feel
got to
good.
do that.
You feel good.
I feel good just being around you.
I heard you were talking to a friend of mine over the weekend who comes in all the time. What did he have to say?
Greg Rudolph.
Yes, Greg.
He's there all
The
the
lumberjack.
time. The Lumberjacks, legendary.
Yes, the legendary lumberjack.
He spoke highly of you.
Oh, I appreciate that. He's a great guy.
It's a good community.
It is a good community. But oxygen therapy is wonderful for many benefits. We're on the North Shore. We see a lot of the high school athletes, professional athletes, college athletes, regular people.
I heard you had Steelers in there.
Oh, yeah, a bunch of them. About 15 of them this year.
That's why they were winning.
That's why they were winning. One, Bud Dupree was in 3 days a week.
3 days a week.
Yeah. You see how he played at the end of the season.
Yeah.
That's Matt Moore.
Whoa.
Ooh, remember that hit?
You're a good name dropper. I like that.
And I have to tell you, I just had the doctor for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Jose Santiago. He's their sports medicine doctor.
You got him in there getting bubbled up.
Yes, he was FaceTiming Polanco and Marte.
Get out.
Yeah.
Did you eavesdrop?
He was in it.
Did you eavesdrop?
Oh, he introduced me to him.
Okay.
So
They'll be showing up.
Well, we're looking forward to
Go Buccos.
Go Buccos.
Hey, you're right in their neighborhood. Why not?
Yeah, well, Francisco Cervelli.
Yeah.
I met him.
He's very popular with the women.
Oh, yes, he is. Did you ever see his show?
No.
The Love Show.
I missed it.
You missed it. But I met him 30 days prior to the season ending. In the last 30 days of the season, any home game, he was in our facility every single game. Before the game,
He loves your place.
loves it. Loves it. He came into
And
the
it kept him healthy.
Well, look at his statistics in the last 30 days.
Well, he was hurt last year a bunch of
Well,
times.
look at the last 30 days.
I want to check that. I'm going to check that out
the
right
stats.
now. Here.
Get the stats
I'll
there.
check that out.
Al
And
Levine,
maybe-
the talking machine. But he actually said his body felt better than it has all year, mental clarity, and his performance showed it. But every single day a home game was in Pittsburgh,
He was there.
he was there. And then he went across the
It's
street
just
to
a
play.
short walk.
It's a jump, hop, and skip.
I know. What's that address again?
208 Federal Street, Pittsburgh, PA.
You gotta
Right on the
go
North
there.
Shore.
Even though he was on that first show that Smoking Jim got canceled. right after I started talking, they canceled us.
Well, I know it wasn't me. It was those little things you had sitting on the table. Those stupid
Timers.
timers, yeah.
Well, he told me you got to have a timer.
Not the little bubble heads.
That's what they had at Target. Target. I went to Target. What could I do?
I get it.
I listened to him and look what
I
happened.
tell you, Al, Jim, I appreciate you guys having me on.
How could we not?
True. It's been a while. Matter of fact, it's 1 year to the day.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
seen it on
Facebook
Facebook.
didn't remind me.
Yeah, it reminded
didn't
me.
remind me.
It reminded me.
I'm honored.
Well, I appreciate it.
I'm glad we had a little bit of time to talk. Appreciate what you're doing. I wish you well.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And Dr. Valerie needs a massage on the other side because you're supposed to get both sides.
Listen, she's going to the oxygen tomorrow.
She has to now. It's a good cover. It's a pleasure. Get out of here.
See you guys.
I hope you enjoyed our show. We'll be back at third Monday of March. Oh, this is March. We'll be at the third Monday of April at the Fairway Grille for another show. Have a great show for you. Thanks again, everybody. Get this mac and cheese. It was delicious, Smoking Jim.
It was the best mac and cheese ever.
Sausage and pepperoni. We got to get some bacon next time because of Larry. All right, and I always end the show with stay Joey strong.